Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to continue with the tarot readings for the groups. This is, I believe, is going to be the last reading of 2024 that I do on 2024 because we are very close to ending this. So yes, I'm going to dedicate this to NCT Dream. So yeah, let's start with the cards that they got for 2025. We start with the Chariot. We have the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, we have the Temperance, and we have the Devil. And then from the other deck, I pull an extra card, and we have the card of the High Priestess. That the keyword it says, listen. So a lot of major arcanas, very very powerful, I would say. 2025 for NCT Dream, a lot of advances. We start with the Chariot, so definitely there's this feeling of them advancing very fast with their activities, or maybe with what they have um, to do in the future. There's a lot of like a clear path, for them to maybe develop their activities, or as a group to have more promotions. Probably, I think that they already know that they're going to be working a lot on 2025. Maybe, I don't know, out of all the units, it seems like for them it's like, okay, we have to keep advancing, guys, with your concept or with what you're doing in 2025. Let's keep being active. I see, I mean, I have these two kings in here. For me, NCT Dream, they are relatively young, like young men for me. So I was thinking that, like it could represent two members, but to seeing them as kings, I'm like, it could be, because honestly I don't see that they are emotionally that mature. But maybe when it comes to their presence and what they do in their career, I see two members standing out. Probably it could be Mark and Hechan, them taking the protagonism in here. And if it's not them, it could be, two CEOs or two people that are in charge of NCT or creating for NCT Dream, also to appear to sort of keep pushing the guys to maybe give them songs, or even like collaborate with them or work with them. Very people that has the experience, or maybe there's people that maybe they are older idols, or people that are very established in the industry. But it could be Hechan and Mark, honestly. um and with the Temperance and the Devil, there's this duality. Definitely it's going to be a year where probably the both of them, besides them being part of another NCT unit, there could be a feeling of them actually, um, having maybe individual activities, or having um, a more authoritarian role. Um, um, like, I know that Mark has his solo. I know that I have been saying for years that I see Hechan creating something for himself, to launch something individually, but we never seen it so far. So I don't know, maybe in 2025 we can see something for him. Mm, but I think that definitely two members are going to stand out of the group. Um, and there's going to be stability. I think that even though maybe there's people worried about them, how they're going to do this, but seeing them represented as these kings, definitely the cards energetically are like, okay, yeah, we think that we see them, that they are very young, but probably when it comes to experience and their talents and their ability to perform, their ability to create, their ability just to be on stage, and in different times, in different moments, um, you know, uh, For them it's like part of their expertise, it's like part of what they do, it's part of their own, even their own identity. There's something that they hold very proud. It's not something that they are suffering to do. It's like they can do it. They can do it. They got what it takes. They have the maturity, they have the talents, they have the strengths to do it. They definitely are masters of their own craft. um, so I see them maybe sustaining also the group, um, sustaining the group and trying to give balance to the group. I think that there's going to be two that are going to stand out. I know that NCT Dream has a lot of members, but I see these two kings, and I'm like, yeah, definitely there's two that are going to be more like named, or maybe you're going to see them more, or shine more, or have more advances in what they want to show individually, probably, or with the group, or maybe people praising them inside of NCT Dream. Um, but yeah, with the temperance and the devil, there's this duality. I think that the temperance, it's all about coming together with and being at peace with their circumstances. What they have to do. That this is a moment of probably also energetically is going to be very very deep. It's going to be a very deep, meaningful year for them. Probably what they release or what they do together is going to be very emotional. Like, I don't see like emotions per se, like, oh, they're going to get sensitive. No. But I think that maybe 2025 is going to be like a very spiritual, it's part of the faith of NCT. It's part of their journey of NCT Dream. So what they do is going to have an impact. It's going to be different, like very different from what you've seen of them in prior years. And the temperance and the devil, definitely, it lets me know that it's like a bittersweet feeling. I think that even though their attitude, there could be also healing a lot of things about themselves that maybe as a group, they maybe in prior years they went through some challenges, and I see that in 2025 there's um, this coming together of them and healing a lot of things about the group, or maybe trying to find balance and just being very much in harmony with each other, and just healing a lot of things that happened. But also with the devil, I think that it's at the end, with the devil, I think that people are still going to bring out, or going to be a bit unsatisfied with maybe the guys really showing that they are satisfied, that they are really in a good moment and that they are doing what they love. And maybe people feeling like the guys are being held hostage, because the devil, it gives me ambition. So it seems like even though the guys are going to be very positive, very immersed in what they do, and very much owning this era for them, there's going to be parts of people being suspicious, like, like, are they manipulating the guys to work all to do all this? What is behind of this? Are they are holding the guys hostages? Like, they are tired, why don't they have a break? And honestly, 2025 is not the year to have a break. They have to continue working, they have to continue being professional. The guys are also very mature, and they are very much involved in this. They are very committed to do their best. They're going to also have support and have the best of the best. But I think that what they show here is that, the experience that they have, it's like they are not children anymore. This is why we have these two kings. There's this level of my experience is my Maximus authority. It's like, I am a king, I'm no longer a child, so please stop babying us. With the temperance and the devil, there's this feeling of like, maybe people suspecting, like, okay, what is going on with the guys? They seem happy, but nevertheless, we don't fully trust. Like, are they overworking them? Are they manipulating the guys? Is there something going on with them? People maybe being a bit negative, or a bit suspicious, but more on the conspiracy part of, like, oh, they are so helpless, we have to help them. And I think that honestly, with the temperance, it seems like they are trying to heal, or they are trying to recover, owning their own independence, I would say, or just like, being very present in their careers and being like, okay, this is a new year for us, these are new opportunities, we are here, we are present, we are strong together. But maybe at the end, people just, maybe they focus so much on the toxicity. There could be also, people maybe experiencing, I'm not saying all of the fans or the public, but I think that there could be a bit of, a toxicity, or an attachment to them that is not healthy. So maybe, there's people that, even though they see them great, doing great, they doubt, and they are like, no, 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 there's something weird here going on. There's someone manipulating them. There could be even rumors about this, about the guys not being free, about the guys not having the possibility to choose. But actually, what they do, at least from what I see here, every decision that they're going to have is going to be very well, like, owned, like, decided. But yeah, and maybe people getting suspicious. But also, the reality is that also, when we see the devil as the last card, there's definitely ambition, when it comes to what the guys can do for the company, or for themselves, or about money, or about sales. This is a business. So if we have the devil card, definitely there's a business, there's the business aspect of this. The guys have to be productive. They have to, you know sell tickets if they have concerts, or they have to keep working to generate an income, or money, or earnings. So it's very rational that the devil is here, because definitely there's ambition. It's like, if you have the two sides of the coin. You have the part of where they are sort of reconciling with maybe how they had been transitioning their career, maybe healing a bit, past traumas, maybe. But then also with the devil is like, okay, yeah, we are tied to a contract, we are tied to a schedule. Yeah, we have to keep working, because this is a business, and we cannot just, like, disappear, or just be like, oh no, today I'm not feeling my best. I'm feeling sensitive. I'm not going to show up and do my activities. Um, but honestly, I don't see, something, that it can block their progress. I actually see them very focused, like, everything seems very clear. And also, there's a lot of leadership in here. So I see these two kings, and maybe, there's, whoever manages them, and also probably the leaders also in the group are going to be very present, are going to be very clear, very much empowered. There's going to be a good dynamic. But yeah, it's all because of, ambition. Honestly, like, I believe probably, SM, maybe they want, the guys to do their best, and to be active, to be more active, to do more, to show themselves more. So yeah, they have to take it, because it's an opportunity for them to have the spotlight, or to show themselves more, that maybe in prior years it was a bit, maybe they had instances, but it wasn't like they had the whole spotlight. But the 2025, it seems very strong. Like, I can already see them going. So yeah. Then the last card, we have another major arcana, the high priestess, that is listen. And again, I think that this is this is probably is talking about people being suspicious about certain things about the group. I don't know if people, think that there's something hidden in these advances. Maybe people are like, wow, everything is moving so fast for them, like, oh, everything is happening, you know like so fast, like what is going on. Usually it takes a while. Why everything feels so rushed, like it has to be now? And there's this feeling of people maybe sensing or having a perception that they're hiding something, or that there's like um a reason why they're pushing the guys to the front. Maybe they're trying to cover something. But honestly, the high priestess also, the keyword is just listen. So what I would advise, if people are a bit suspicious about this, um I think that honestly you should just listen to the members. I think that if you are their fans, you should trust the members, instead of just, having your own conspiracy, or just having um, your own perceptions of, oh, there must be something else going on. I think that you have to be present, also observe them, because it's okay if you observe the guys, because if they are your favorite group, you're going to get observant. You know your biases, you know your favorites, of course we all do. But the high priestess is like, okay, if they don't want to share certain things with you, it's not because they are hiding something. It's just that I think that maybe in 2025 the guys are going to be much more professional, and maybe there's going to be a level of seriousness of how they show themselves to the public. Maybe, in other years they used to joke a lot, or maybe they used to do these funny live streams, or just them being goofy together. And in 2025, there's going to be a level of maturity, seriousness, and maybe, the image that they want to sell is of them being like more grown, or just more in their masculinity, and more being more dominant themselves. And the high priestess is like, them being a bit mysterious, to sort of have this appeal on the audience as well. It's like, okay, look at me, I'm no longer a child. Like, I'm not going to keep singing children's song. I am a man. So maybe, their concepts is all about, tempting the fans, playing with their fantasies, or playing with their suspicions of what they're into, who they like, maybe. But I see that there's a lot of maturity here, so definitely probably their concept also is going to feel very dominant, them feeling like kings, literally. So yeah, with the high priestess, it's like, guys, just don't ask for more. Whatever they show you is already premeditated. So it's not that they're going to be fishy, or there's going to be something wrong going on. No, it's more like, you just listen, to what they offer you um as artists, and don't dig more. Just, take, and also respect their silences, because there's something, probably, if there's something that I don't see in here, but maybe if there could be like a rumor or something going on with some member, probably you're going to get silence from them. So this is also something that maybe you should take into consideration. If there's something going on with some of them, if they don't say anything, if they don't respond back, you take that silence as a statement. Don't look for words in situations where there's something about them, probably remaining silent in certain things, because things are getting ridiculous. So maybe them having to explain themselves, they probably in 2025 they're going to decide to not explain themselves anymore. Just let things pass, and that's okay as well. There is strategy as well, to show autonomy and independence, and that every time something an accusation happens or some rumors happen, them don't having to go out and explain, and just being sorry and just being apologetic about something that is made up probably. So yeah, guys. So yeah, respect their silences. Also, enjoy their mysterious or whatever they're going to bring, this more mature concept. Enjoy it and don't think too much about it. Don't get suspicious about it. Just enjoy the art. So yeah, guys, this is all I have for them. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you are a fan of them, I would appreciate the feedback because I'm not that into NCT Dream. I don't know much, but yeah, let's hope they have a great and very successful year. So yes, guys, happy 2025. I'll see you on January the 1st on my first live stream. Bye.